I mentioned Leeann Dempster, good to your word, you've joined us. How's it been at Queen's Park since you took on the new role? You joined in January, didn't you?
Yes, in January. No, it's been a fantastic 6 months for me, actually, to be honest. All things considered, COVID and everything else. No, it's been very enjoyable and loving things so far.
Good.
Leeann, I was going to ask you about obviously the facility, a change of venue. Has that impacted the playing side of things, and how far are you advanced in the planning of the stadium?
Well, the stadium, as everybody knows, has been a pause on the stadium, but that will start. There'll be an operation starts on that in the next sort of 4 or 5 weeks, so we'll start to see things moving again there. I don't think it's been ideal that we're not back at Leicester. That was always the idea, to be back there, but importantly for us, we need to make sure that we've got a stadium that's going to work and operate us for us for the kind of months and years to come. So we've taken a little bit of a pause. We'll tell members and supporters about why in the coming weeks. We've got an AGM soon, but I mean, look at this place. I don't think we look out of place here, let's be honest. And the guys here at Partick Thistle, Jerry and his group, made us feel very, very welcome. Made that discussion very, very easy. So we might be here, if I'm honest, most of the season, if not all of it. But it's a great place to be.
And one last question from me: what's the target for this season on the pitch?
Well, it's funny, people keep asking me, Leeann, oh, you want to do a Gretna? Is that the type of things that you want to do? For us, I think our success this season goes beyond what we achieve, this season, next season. We've got a long-term aim at the club about building the club, and it's building it properly from the bottom up. And it's about the rebirth of what has been, just a historic side, but a rebirth in a kind of professional way, and everything that goes with that, and all the complexities of building a first team structure, as you guys will know, and the support staff and the discipline that goes behind that. And I've said to Laurie this year, the target for us is to go out every single game and play football like we want to win, and try to win the match. And if we don't win the match, as long as we've tried to win that match, and you can see it, then that will be the start of our building blocks, our philosophy. So I think I wouldn't be so rude to everybody else in the league to think that we're going to come and do something special. But I think, I'm looking forward to this season. I have to be.
But I think that's key, Leeann. Some people thought Queen's Park are now going to throw money and try to attract players from the top leagues. I wouldn't say blow money away like other sides have done, and not just talking Gretna. But you need a plan and a strategy, and not just off the pitch from your point of view, but also on the pitch from Laurie's point of view, and they both have to be connected.
They've got to be, and I think you can do both, Stephen. That's the interesting thing, which is why I don't think it's not just important that we put the best players that we possibly can on the pitch in terms of finance. We have to start putting the best club together that we possibly can. And as everybody knows, there are other associated costs, and of course we could do fantastically well this season, maybe next season, and then just burn up and be relegated twice on the trot. We're not going to do that. That is not going to happen. The plan for us is to build over a period of time, and we are looking at a period. I mean, it's 2030. We've got targets for 2030 around what we want our academy to be like, what we want our player development to be like, and you can start to see. I mean, the building blocks of this are starting in this group, and we're only tinkering around the edges of this at the minute. So it's quite an exciting. It's a really exciting time at the club. Folk I think are starting to maybe just open their eyes a little bit, and there is this narrative of just finance and things like that. It's not accurate, but just let people think what they want.